everybody. I'm just going to take a minute to show you how to use the soundboard that you made for an initial phonemic awareness lesson, which phonemic awareness just means sounds, that your student is listening to the sounds in words. They can even work on this with their eyes closed. There's no reading of letters or words. It's just listening and trying to identify sounds and words. So I'm just going to show you a bit how this works. It's super simple. And what I do first when I do this is I make a little list of what words I might want to practice with them. And I've just made a really short list. So I'm going to try here to share my screen. And you can see my desktop there. This is my soundboard. I have some pennies that we're going to work with. That's what we work with when we're just practicing sounds and words. And we're just going to do words that have 2 or 3 sounds. So I just made up a little list just to have something to go by. You can make up long lists if you'd like. You can even have your student help you make up lists. But this is the list I just thought up. There's just going to be a few words. So I'll show you how to do this. It's very easy. So you're going to ask your child or your student, tell me what sounds are in the word as. So you'd say as, and you'd show them how to do that. You'd say z. And again, as is a kind of a difficult word to read because the S doesn't say the sound that a student might first guess. They would say ass, but you might not want them saying ass. But anyway, so if we do as, it's just z. They don't even need to worry about what these letters are. We're just worrying about the sounds. So we did as. Now I'm going to say, let's try the word it. What sounds do we hear in the word it? So you'd say it. And as they watch you do this, they will want to move the pennies into the box. And that's great if they want to do that. So you could do it a couple times. It. It. Then I usually just kind of run my finger along and just say the word again. It. And let's try the next word. My. What sounds do you hear in the word my? I, my. And we know that my has a Y at the end, but they're just doing the sound. So they don't need to say Y or worry about that. What sounds does the letter Y make at this point? I mean, they might know them already, but we're just worrying about what do we hear? I. Now we'll try the word to. T, oo. Again, that's an O making an oo sound, and that is one of the sounds of O, but they don't need to know what the letters are. They just need to know at this point the sounds they're hearing. Now let's try 3 sounds, words with 3 sounds. We'll try gum, because they're going to like that word gum. G, gum. Now the U can be tricky if you're trying to spell gum, but if you're just trying to listen to it, it's a pretty simple word to do. G, gum. Let's try the next word. Let's try man. Man. Let's try our last word. Pop. P, p, pop. And that's as simple as the lesson can be. You might want to try to do a lot more words than that. You might want to make up longer lists. I have the students help me make lists sometimes. Sometimes we make our lists on special pieces of paper. I write them down. They watch me write them down, or they just listen to the sounds while I write them down. And then we can use those lists later on in other lessons we're using too. So it's kind of nice if students can help think up words sometimes. They kind of like that. They like to be the teacher. So that's it for this lesson. Super short and sweet. I hope you can practice it with your kids. You can do it as little or as much as you want. It's about listening and hearing the sounds and words. It's a really important part of reading. Thank you.